All right, Matt. Tight checking in the first quarter, and then the second and third, it just kind of broke wide open there.
Yeah, lots of goals both ways, and we came up short. But hopefully that's a reminder of we need consistent performances up and down the lineup, game in and game out.
Where in the third quarter did this one kind of get away from you guys there?
Well, I'm not sure if it was in the third. Really at the first there, we came out and we got the early lead. Still lost the game to play, but it's been an issue kind of the last 5-6 quarters with us not protecting the ball and taking some ill-advised shots or maybe trying to force some things in. And for the first 3 quarters of the season, we were real good, giving our defense an opportunity to face teams 5-on-5, and we forced some things that we shouldn't have. And I think that is kind of not a turning point, but from there on in there in the fourth, after we gave them those transition opportunities, I think in their first 5 goals, they had 3 in transition and 1 on a 6-on-5 that we gave up. They weren't creating much 5-on-5, but from there, we were just chasing the game the rest of the game.
Did you like the looks you guys got? You guys had chances, hit a couple posts there at the end, almost tied it, and then just came up a little short at the end there.
Yeah, we had a good, the number of shots was good, and our chances at times were, the quality of them were real good. But, that's what happens when you, let a team kind of get a jump on you, and then you're trying to pull it out at the end. You don't want to put yourself in that situation, and we felt that if we were strong in the first 3 quarters, we wouldn't have been in the situation we were in.
And then turning the page, play them again next week back at home. How important is it to rebound?
Yeah, well, obviously the game's important because that's our next one. But I think this week of kind of focus and preparation is real important too. So, and it should be a lesson learned. So, it's how you respond to performances like that, which wasn't a good performance. So we'll see on Saturday.
A little bit of a slow start there in the first, and then the second and third, it just kind of went wide open there.
Yeah, it was a pretty back and forth game. I don't think the separation got more than about 3 or 4 goals all game. So it was an interesting one out there. We got off to a bit of a slow start, but we fought back, and just ultimately wasn't the result we wanted.
Just to speak about coming back, just talk about the bit of resolve it did to come back. You guys were chasing most of the game, but found your game and tied it there at the end, but just came up a little bit short there.
Yeah, it was just a little bit too little too late. Being down 3 goals with that much time left is never a good recipe for success, and so we need to address that next game. We're lucky we play New York next week, and we can refocus on that game.
Speaking about New York next week, how important is it to rebound and have a good showing next week to bounce back from this one?
It's really important. We had a good 4-game run there for a bit, and it's a good time to hit the reset button. We're partway through the season here. Our record's looking pretty good, but we have a long way to go, and so it's important to remind yourself of that.
And then offensively, you guys had some good looks, hit a couple posts. Did you like the looks you guys got there tonight?
Yeah, I thought there was a lot of good looks both ways by both teams. Offenses were playing good. We were getting looks inside, and sometimes you just get a little bit unlucky with some bounces, but I also think we could have done a bit more out there to turn the game in our favor.
You yourself had 2 tonight. What did you see on your 2 goals there?
One was just a power play, and with how strong our righties are, oftentimes the lefty gets left there a little bit. And then the last one was a really good play by Dan Craig and Tom to get it into the middle off of a pick and roll. So that was, there were two goals.